Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 postseason is on the air. Today is the final day of the first round of games in the Division Series. This is the American League Division Series Game 1 between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are the number 1 seed in the American League, and they also have home field throughout. So the entire World Series runs through Fenway Park. The Detroit Tigers, fresh off their victory over the Kansas City Royals in their wild card game, are the wild card champions. So being the wild card champs, you get to play the number 1 team in the league and pretty much the number 1 team overall in the Red Sox, who were red hot in the end of the season. They came out of nowhere pretty much had a record, I think, of 30 wins and 9 losses to get all the way up there. We'll take a closer look at that at the season review and reveal show at how well the Red Sox really did in the last 2 months of the season. But we'll see what happens now, as now the games mean even more tonight. So this is Game 1 of the ALDS here at Fenway Park. Brian B., John Haverly, and Jeremy Brooks are first to join us here at Fenway Park, and I'm sure Chuck Rawlings will join us momentarily. He is the main Tiger champ, and I know I've got plenty of Red Sox fans in the chat as well. So we begin the Game 1 of this ALDS. It's the final game of the first round of the sets of games. So let's see what happens tonight, as we'll see if the Tigers can take a big win over the Royals to score a victory here in Boston, or will the Red Sox continue to show they may just be the best team in the league? Let's find out. Let's get started here. Let's play some baseball. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox. Who else could it be? The number 1 ace of the Red Sox in '88, the Rocket, Roger Clemens. 18 wins, 12 losses, 2.93 ERA. He is the man for the Bo Sox, and he definitely gets the call here, as Doug Hunt now joins us here at Fenway Park. So we are set and ready to go. The Rocket is warmed up, and let's play some baseball. Let's get started. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers will be center fielder Gary Pettis. He was 2 for 4 in the game against the Royals. The Tigers are utilizing a right-handed lineup. They actually have a platoon lineup. We are using blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. The fans here at Fenway are ready to see, can their Red Sox get to the American League Championship Series? Clemens, 5-3, strikeout plus, and that's a good start. That is a 12, and that's going to be a called strike. 3 on Pettis. Struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Clemens. He had 291 of them in '88. He was a mound master. Fenway Park only adds 3 to walks. Next batter will be the left fielder, Pat Sheridan. 254 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. Sheridan did not play in the game against the Royals. Big Clue and DBIP join us here at Fenway Park. Clemens with the pitch. 1-2. Home run chance. Lefty. 1-16. The 10 is good. Against a righty, Sheridan needs an 11. Does he put the Tigers on the board first? No, he does not. Sheridan 2-4. Instead, he grounds it to third, and that'll be handled by Boggs. And that is out number 2. And Sheridan mad at himself. He was given a meatball, but he couldn't put the tomato sauce on it. Next up will be the Detroit designated hitter, Fred Lynn. Lynn was with the Baltimore Orioles most of 1988, wound up on the Tigers late, and he does make the postseason roster. 246 average, 25 homers, 56 RBIs. Clemens will go ahead and pitch to Lynn. Clemens, 3-1, strikeout plus, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for the Rocket. And the Tigers go quietly 1-2-3. As Texag 75 joined us here at Fenway Park. And no, my Mets did not get a happy recap. But you're going to have games like that. It does happen. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, their number 2 starter, Walt Terrell, 7 wins, 16 losses, a 3.97 ERA. Terrell is the number 2 starter for the Tigers as he goes ahead and he will pitch to the Red Sox tonight. Leading off, of course, for the Bo Sox, third baseman, Wade Boggs. Hall of Famer? Yeah. And one of the greatest of all time? Yes. 366 average, 5 homers, 58 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 1-6, that's a blank. Boggs, 3-1, that's a ground out to second base. And Whale Wander will throw him out, 1 down. Next up will be the second baseman, Marty Barrett, 283 average, a homer, 65 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. 4-3, hit by pitch. The 17 is high. Barrett, 6-2, a line drive to second, caught by Whale Wander, 2 down. Whale Wander makes another play at second base. And now the right fielder, Dwight Dewey Evans. Should you put him in the Hall of Fame? As I've said before, if they put Dewey in the Hall, I'd put it on credit card. 293 average, 21 homers, 111 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 4-1, that's at the park. Fenway, 1-6, it's a home run to the opposite field against a righty. Evans needs a 12. That's a 15. It's going to be too high, and that is going to be a fly ball to right instead. And Lemon's going to get to it, and he will make the catch and retire the side. So both teams get a chance at a bomb, but neither will get it. No score after 1. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Tigers will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell. He was 1 for 4 in the game against the Royals. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 3-5, strikeout plus 14. Yep, he got him. Called strike 3 on Trammell, and that is the third K for the Rocket. 1 out. And that will bring up the catcher, Matt Noakes. 251 average, 16 homers, 53 RBIs is his first start. He did not play in the game against the Royals. The Royals had a left-handed pitcher on the mound that game. The Tigers have a right-handed lineup now. Clemens with the pitch. Clemens, 6-6 against the lefty. It's a blank. Noakes, 2-5, and it's a base hit. Noakes will get slapped one into left, and that'll be a single for Noakes, so he leads off. Well, he doesn't lead off, but he gets a single. And the next batter is the right fielder, Chet Lemon. He was 0 for 3 in the game against the Royals. Chet Lemon, one of the more underrated players in baseball history. Noakes on at first. I don't think he's going to do anything, and he won't. Noakes will stay where he is. Even though the hit and run actually does come available, but they ain't going to do that here. Clemens will pitch. 1-3 against a righty, walk 6, and that's ball 4. He does walk Lemon, and now the Tigers at runners at first and second. First walk issued by Clemens. He had 58 of them in 88, 264 innings pitched. That's pretty much like 1 walk per 5 innings pitched. That's not bad. But runners at first and second now. And the next batter will be the first baseman, Darrell Evans, a 208 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs. Evans gets his first start in the postseason. Frank Rosenk joins us here at Fenway Park. Strat, nothing on the 9. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 5-2 against the lefty. Strikeout 15, that misses. Evans, a 3-5. It's a fly ball hit to right. And it'll be from one Evans to another Evans. That will be out number 2. Noakes will stay at second base, 2 down. 2 outs, and here comes the third baseman, Tom Brookins. He was 1 for 3 in the game against the Royals. Noakes on it second, Lemon on it first. Strat, nothing on the 18. Brookins is not bunting. Clemens will go ahead and make the pitch. Clemens, 6-1, that's at the park. Fenway, 3-5, that's a base hit to left field for Brookins. It'll be a single. Noakes with 2 outs, a base runner 2. Single to left plus 1. Single to left 0. A 1 or a 2, Noakes will score. It is a 1 and he does. Noakes comes around from second, he'll score. Lemon a base runner 3, that is a 1. Lemons does go to third, and Brookins a base runner 2. He will take second on the throw as they tried to get him at the plate. It's 1-0 Tigers. So that is an RBI single for Tom Brookins. He brings in Noakes. And Brookins will turn that into a double on the throw. And now the batter will be the second baseman, Jim Whalewander. Whalewander was 0 for 3 in the first game. So runners at second and third here already. The Tigers up 1-0 on a big-time base hit by Brookins. And runners at second and third. 2 outs, top of the second. Strat. Nothing on the 10. The Rocket will make the pitch. Clemens, 1-5. Strikeout 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll be strikeout number 4 for the Rocket. But damage was done. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And the Tigers have a quick 1-0 lead here at Fenway Park. The Red Sox had the best record in the replay. Home field goes through Fenway throughout all the rounds. But already it's the Tigers that are on the board first. Leading off for the BOS Sox will be the left fielder, Mike Greenwell. 325 average, 22 homers, 119 RBIs. Greenwell was one of the stars for the Red Sox in '88. Terrell with the pitch. 6-5, strikeout, 17 too high. Greenwell, 6-3. It's a ground out to first base. And Darrell Evans will go ahead and make the play. 1 down. Next up is the center fielder, Ellis Burks. 294 average, 18 homers, 92 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 4-5, strikeout 16. That is high. Burks, a 6-4, and that's a ground ball again to first base. Evans again will make the play himself, 2 away. And now we'll see the Boston designated hitter, Jim Rice. 264 average, 15 homers, 72 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 6-2. That is a blank. Rice, a 2-6. It's a ground ball to second. Whalewander has it. Takes his time. Throws it over. Side retired. 1-2-3. Go the Red Sox. And after 2, it is 1-0 in favor of the Big D. We go to the top of the third. Gary Pettis will lead off. He's 0 for 1. Clemens, he'll go ahead and make the pitch. Clemens, 5-1, strikeout plus. And that is a 1. Clemens went high and Pettis went low. And he struck him out. That is strikeout number 5 for the Rocket. 1 out for Sheridan. Sheridan is 0 for 1. Yeah, you keep the streak intact there, Texads. It's not my fault. It's not your fault that I switched the schedule only because I went to the ball game on Saturday night. If I wasn't doing that, the game would have been scheduled at night anyway. Clemens with the pitch. 4-1, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-1, strikeout plus 13, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for the Rocket, as he's already trying to make a big comeback here. After giving up the run, Lynn is next, he's 0 for 1. Clemens, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 6-5, strikeout plus 6, swing and a miss, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Clemens strikes out the side. And that is his 7th strikeout. And 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. All Clemens does is strike out batters. First baseman Todd Benzinger leads off for the Red Sox. A .254 average, 13 homers, 70 RBIs in the bottom of the 3rd inning here. Yep, I got to see 2 happy recaps. Terrell with the pitch. 1-4, strikeout 11. He got him, struck him out. He gets Benzinger. And that's the first strikeout for Terrell. He only had 84 of them in 88. But he makes the play here. And the next batter will be the shortstop, Jody Reed. Jody Reed usually got the call against right-handers. .293 average, a homer, 28 RBIs. Spike Owen is usually against the lefties. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 5-2, that's blank. Reed, 6-4, ground out to second base. Will Wander. They'll go ahead and get it and throw over 2 down. Mike Eisenberg joins us here at Fenway Park. Here comes the catcher, Rich Gedman, who Dwight Evans still blames still gives a lot of blame to for 86. .231 average, 9 homers, 39 RBIs. Terrell will go ahead and deal. Terrell, 5-1, range play. Gedman, 5-4. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Trammell. His range is a 4. It is a 5. It'll get past him. It'll be a base hit. So Gedman gets the first hit of the game for the Bo Sox on a single. And that will bring in Boggs. Boggs is 0 for 1. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Terrell will go ahead and pitch to Boggs here. Strategy roll. And Gedman stays put. Terrell, he'll pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. Boggs, a 2-2, and that's a ground ball hit to 3rd. Brookins has got it, throws to second against Gedman, and that retires a side. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. The Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead here after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. The Cats are up 1-0. Alan Trammell leads off for Detroit. He's 0 for 1. Trammell is a Hall of Famer, but I kind of think he needs Lou Whitaker to be in there with him. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 3-4, error on a grounder. Trammell, 6-5. That's not an error. It's a slow hit, ball to short, picked up by Reed. Trammell, base runner, 4, throw to first. They got him, 1 out. And that will be a ground out to short instead as Reed fires to get Trammell out at first base. And that is 1 down. Here comes Noakes. Noakes got a base hit and scored his first time up. 1 out. Clemens with the pitch. 4-6. That's at the park. Fenway. 6-1. That's a single plus into center field. Noakes is going to round first. He's got to try for second. Base runner 1. Center fielder Berg 0 arm. Only Noakes takes second on a 1. And that is a 2. He will back up and head back to first. Slow as mud. I don't know why he'd even think of trying to take second base. But Noakes has the second hit of the game. Batter now is Lemon. And Lemon walked his first time up. David Vega joins us here at Fenway Park. Infield, a double play. Noakes not really a threat to do anything, and he's not doing anything. The Rocket will make the pitch. Roger Clemens, 6-2, strikeout 4. Yep, he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 8 for the Rocket. 2 away. The batter now is Evans. He's 0 for 1. No, it didn't come up. Clemens will go ahead, strategy roll, and that's an 11, nothing happening. Clemens will pitch to Evans. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Clemens, a 4-5, hit by pitch, 3, no, he missed him. Evans, a 4-4. It's a line drive to second. Barrett will glove it and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Cats. And we got a pitcher's duel here going into the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. But you know this Red Sox ball club can definitely score runs. Marty Barrett leads off for the Bo Sox, and he's 0 for 1. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 5-5, error on a grounder. Barrett, 6-3, ground ball to first. It's going to go after Evans. Evans' error rating is a 3. That's an 11. He'll make the play. Terrell will come over and receive the play. And that is a G3-1, 1 out. Not much really in the world of errors there. The Detroit fielders are not terrible. They got pretty decent defense. Dewey is up next. He's 0 for 1. Terrell, he'll go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 3-1 against the righty. Walk plus, that's ball 4, and Evans will trot to first. And that's only the first walk given up by Terrell. He had 70 of them in 88. And now here's Greenwell. Greenwell is 0 for 1, infield a double play. Evans had 5 stolen bases that season. He's staying put. Terrell will go ahead and prepare for the pitch. Terrell, 6-2, that's a blank. Greenwell, a 2-6, and it's a fly ball to center. Pettis, he'll camp under it and get it, 2 outs. 2 down, and here comes Burks. Burks is 0 for 1. Anything on the strat? That's a 4. The answer is no. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 4-2. That is a blank. Burks, 4-3. And it's a fly ball to center. Once again, Pettis will get to it. He will put it away and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. Still 1-0 in favor of the Tigers after 4. We have a pitcher's duel. At least for now we do. Until something breaks through. Rapidly moving ball game already in the top of the 5th. Leading off for Detroit will be Tom Brookins, and he got a double his first time up. 1-0 favor of the Tigers. Clemens is striking out batters 6-1. That's at the park, though. Fenway, 4-5, and that's going to be a double into center field. Brookins splits the gap, and that's going to go into that triangle area out there. Not very fast, but Brookins is going to wind up on second, and that's his second double of the game. So a leadoff double by the Tigers. He gets the second as the ballpark helps him out. And now here's Whale Wander, great baseball name. He's 0 for 1. Infield is back. Strategy roll. That's a 16. And Whale Wander actually gets the bunt sign. Does he get the bunt? Yes, he does. Very good bunter, though. But I think with a runner on second, I think you swing away. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 2-4. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck him out. And that is another strikeout for Clemens. That's his 9th. 1 out. Runner still at second base. And here's Pettis. Pettis is 0 for 2. He struck out twice. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 5. Brookins stays where he is. The Rocket will make the pitch. The Rocket, 5-5 against the switch left. That is a blank. Pettis, 5-3. And that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Reed. He'll throw to first for the out. And Brookins, he'll stay at second base, 2 down. At least Pettis does go ahead and hit the ball. And Sheridan is the next batter. He's 0 for 2. Leadoff double, but so far the Tigers have not been able to do anything with it. Strategy roll. And that's 4. Clemens, nothing happening. Brookins will stay put. Clemens sets up, and here's the pitch. Clemens, 2-4, strikeout 11, cold strike 3 on Sheridan. Inning is over. And that is strikeout number 10. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. The Rocket is just being the Rocket Man. And we go to the bottom of the fifth. But so far, Walt Terrell is pitching a gem himself. Question is, how long will it last? Jim Rice leads off for the Bo Sox, and he's 0 for 1. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 2-5, strikeout 3. He gets Rice. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 2 for Terrell. And that's 1 down. Benzinger will come up next, and he is 0 for 1. Brian Pedersen joins us here at Fenway Park. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 2-1 against the switch left walk, and that 4 is ball 4. So he walks Benzinger, and that puts the tying run on base. So that is a walk by Terrell. That's only the second walk he's given up. And the next batter is Reed. Reed is 0 for 1, infield double play. Strat. Nothing on the night. Actually, Reed gets the bunt sign, but with a .293 average, he will swing away. Terrell will go ahead, set up for the pitch. 5-6. Home run chance. Righty. 1-17. The 14 is good. However, Reed needs a 1. And he doesn't get it. 4-3. And instead he chops it to short. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot, well wanders, 0, a 1-3, it's a double play. They got it, side retired. 6-4-3 double play. And the inning is over. Nothing across except a walk. Reed got himself a grapefruit, but he couldn't put the salt on it. And he just chops it to short into a double play. Still 1-0 Tigers after 5. As Chuck Rawlings finally joins us here at Fenway Park. Took him long enough to get here with his Tigers playing a playoff game. Very disappointed in you, Mr. Rawlings. You should have been first through the turnstiles. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Cats will be Fred Lynn. He is 0 for 2. Clemens pitching beautifully here. But right now, Walt Terrell is one-upping him a bit. Clemens with the pitch. 1-3 against the lefty. That is a blank. Lynn, 4-4. Fly ball to right. And Dewey will get to it, and that's out number 1. But the Baston traffic, I don't want to hear it. Here's Trammell. Trammell's 0 for 2. I don't care if there's Baston traffic there, Mr. Rawlings. You should have been the first person in the seat in Fenway Park. Some Detroit fan you are. Clemens with the pitch. 3-4, error on a grounder. Trammell, 2-5. And against the righty, that's going to be a fly out to center. And Ellis Burks will come under it and make the play, 2 down. Here's Noakes. Noakes is having a good night. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. Tigers only up 1-0 here in the top of the 6th. The Rocket will pitch. 1-1. Range play at the park. Fenway Park. 5-6. It's a grounder at the plate. And that's for Gedman. Gedman's range is a 3. And that is a 6. He can't pick it up in time. And Noakes is going to be safe at first on an infield single at the plate. Noakes is 3 for 3 tonight, as Gedman couldn't get to it in time. A Baltimore chop, by the time he gloved it, Noakes was already at first base and keeps the inning alive for Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 1 with a walk. Blame Ben and Jen, they held up the traffic. I tell them Monday rush hour can't be. I don't want to hear it. Noakes on at first. 2 outs here, top of the 6th. A tough play for Gedman, couldn't make it. Strategy roll, and that's a 9, no play. Clemens will set up with the pitch. Clemens, 1-4 against the righty, strikeout plus, and yep, swing and a miss, struck him out, and that retires the side, and that is the 11th K for Clemens. No runs and a hit, but the Tigers are still holding on to a 1-0 lead. If somehow Detroit can beat Clemens in this game, who is the ace of the Red Sox rotation in this postseason, that would be huge. Terrell gets back on the mound. Rich Gedman leads off for the Boston Americans. He's 1 for 1. He got a base hit his first time up. Terrell will go ahead and pitch. Terrell, 2-4. That's a blank. Gedman, 4-3. Ground out to second base. And Whale Wander will take care of that and toss it over. 1 down. 1 out for Boggs. And Boggs is 0 for 2. MV joins us here at Fenway Park. Terrell goes ahead, sets up, and pitches. Terrell, 1-3. Possible error. Boggs, 2-4. That's going to be a base hit to left field. Boggs will get a single. Left fielder is Sheridan. His error rating is a 3. That's a 15. He won't make an error. He'll get it. And Boggs is safe at first. That's the first hit of the game for Boggs. And now the batter is Barrett. Infield double play. Barrett is 0 for 2. Boggs had 2 stolen bases, but I doubt he's going anywhere, and he's not. The bunt sign comes up for Barrett, but with a 283 average, he will swing. Terrell goes up against Barrett. Fans here at Fenway wondering when this Boston team will start scoring the runs they were doing in the last 2 months of the regular season. Terrell, 3-6, blank. Barrett, 5-6, fly out to right field. And Lemon will get to that and put it away, 2 down. Right now, Terrell's pitching the game of his life. And here's Dewey. Dewey is 0 for 1 with a walk. Anything on the strat? That is a 10, no play. Boggs will hold it first. Terrell will set up and make the pitch. Terrell, 4-1. That's at the park. Fenway, 3-2, and that is a fly ball to right field. Once again, Lemon will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit. And we're still 1-0 here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Clemens, he could pitch to 6 more batters before he starts facing fatigue. Leading off for the Tigers will be Darrell Evans, and he is 0 for 2. It is the 7th inning. Tigers can now start bringing in some players, and they are going to. He is 0 for 2. I think I'm going to let him stay out there. Evans will stay out there. Clemens will go ahead and pitch to Evans. Top of the 7th, 1-0. Clemens, 4-3 against the lefty. It's a blank. Evans, 4-1. That's a fly out to left. And Greenwell gets there and puts it away, 1 down. Next up is Brookins. Brookins has got 2 doubles today. He's 2 for 2. Him and Matt Noakes are the only ones that got hits in this game for the Tigers. Clemens hasn't gotten these guys out yet. Clemens, 1-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-20. That's automatic. Against the righty, Brookins needs a 4. And he got it! Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is hit deep to center field! And that just clears the wall by about 7 inches. It's gone! Home run, Tom Brookins! Stadium groans. Tom Brookins. Clemens went ahead and pitched him a meatball. Brookins put the ricotta cheese on it. It just cleared the wall by maybe 9 inches because he needed a 4, and that is a 4. just over the wall, 2-0 Tigers, and that is a huge run right now. And here's Whale Wander. That's the first home run of the postseason for Brookins. Whale Wander is 0 for 2. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 1-2. Home run chance again, but a switch left is a 1-16, and this time the 18 is too high, but Whale Wander, however, has zeros, so it wouldn't have mattered. 3-3, and instead it's going to be a loud out. It'll be a fly out to right, 2 outs. And that's caught by Evans. I thought I'd make it exciting, but I already knew. 2 outs, here's Pettis, and Pettis is 0 for 3. Right now, Matt Noakes is 3 for 3. Brookins is 3 for 3. Everybody else hasn't gotten nothing, except Lemon does have a walk. But right now, Brookins and Noakes are doing the damage for the Tigers. Clemens with the pitch. Clemens, 5-4 against the switch left. That's a blank. Pettis, 2-4. Ground ball to third. Boggs will get to it. And he'll make the play and retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Brookins. And right now the Tigers have a 2-0 lead here at Fenway Park. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. And since we're at Fenway, Sweet Caroline. I'll be right back. Tomorrow night we continue more exciting action on the network. Tomorrow we begin the second round of Division Series games. We will be going back to Candlestick Park. It'll be game 2 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. The Mets lead that series 1-0. Bobby Ojeda will be pitching for the Mets, and Dennis Cook will go for the Giants. That'll be tomorrow night, as the Mets try to take a 2-0 lead on their way back to Shea, or can the Giants tie it up and definitely set up at least 4 games for that series? Tomorrow night, Mets and Giants, game 2 of that division series back in the senior circuit. Chris DeMello joins us here at Fenway Park. Bottom of the 7th inning, Tigers lead 2-0. Mike Greenwell leads off for the Bo Sox. He's 0 for 2. Tiger bullpen is getting ready to go if Chuck Rollins wants to make any moves soon. Terrell still's got plenty in the tank because he's been dealing a lot of Red Sox problems. But let's see how long it continues. Terrell, 4-3, hit by pitch, 12. Nope, that's high. Greenwell, 3-4, and he leads off with a base hit past second. So Greenwell will go ahead and lead off for a single for the Red Sox. And now we'll see if Boston starts coming back. Here is Burks, and Burks is 0 for 2. Joel Turney joins us here at Fenway Park. Infield double play. Greenwell at 16 stolen bases. Strategy roll keeps him where he is. Terrell will go ahead and pitch to Burks. Fans here at Fenway, again, wondering where the offense is. Terrell, 3-4 against the righty. Strikeout 9. He got him. Cold strike 3 on Burks. That's a big K. That's the 3rd strikeout for Terrell. 1 down. But here comes a guy that can go ahead and tie this game up with a swing, and that would be Mr. Rice. He's 0 for 2. Greenwell on it first. Strat. Nothing on the 9. He'll stay put. Terrell looking in at Rice. Here comes the pitch. Terrell, 2-1. That's a blank. Rice, 4-6. It's a grounder to second base. 3-3-4. Shortstop pivot. Trammell 0. A 1-4. It's a double play. They got it. Side retired. 4-6-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Red Sox. The Tigers holding on to a 2-0 lead after 7. Chuck Rawlings, do you want Walt Terrell to pitch the 8th inning, or do you want to start with the bullpen? We go to the top of the 8th inning. Clemens, he can still pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He will pitch. Pat Sheridan leads off for the Tigers. He is 0 for 3. Clemens will go ahead and pitch. Clemens, 2-3, range play. Sheridan, 2-5. It's a grounder to second base. It's hit to Barrett. Barrett's range is a 2. That is a 5. It'll be a single for Sheridan. Base hit. Sheridan gets his first hit of the game, and that is the first hit for any Tiger other than Noakes and Brookins. You would get the bullpen ready just in case. Sheridan on at first, infield double play. And here comes Lynn. Lynn is 0 for 3. He's the designated hitter. And we're in the 8th inning. There's a runner on first. I think we got to go ahead and change him out. Even though he can hit the bomb, but let's see here. No, actually, no, he'll stay out there. He'll stay out there. Lynn is a mound masher. He's a masher. Sheridan will stay on it first. Infield is now a double play. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Clemens will deal with Fred Lynn. Clemens sets up with the pitch. Clemens 3-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Lynn 5-5. And against the righty, that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And Burks will get to it. And he will make the catch for the out, 1 down. And Clemens is now tired. Clemens will pitch, though, try to get through the inning for the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Trammell is next, and he's 0 for 3. I wouldn't pinch run for Sheridan. The reason why, Sheridan is very good in left field. Trammell on it at the plate. 1 out here, top of the 8th inning. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Trammell gets the bunt sign, but he'll swing. Clemens sets up, and here's the pitch. Clemens, 1-6, possible error. Trammell, 5-4. That's popped up in second base. Going for it is Barrett. His error rating is a 3. That's a 5. He bobbles it, but he makes the catch. 2 outs. Pop out to second. And now the batter is Noakes, who Clemens has not gotten out yet. Noakes is 3 for 3, 3 singles. But now there are 2 away. Strat. That is a 2. Sheridan actually gets the steal sign, but he'll stay put. Clemens will go ahead and deal with Noakes. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Clemens with the pitch. 1-2. You gotta be kidding me. Home run chance. Lefty. 1-16. The 14 is good. Against the righty. Noakes needs a 14. Does Noakes put the Tigers ahead by 2 more? No. It's a 17. He missed it. 3-4. Well, he didn't get a home run, but he does get a double into center field. That's a base hit. Sheridan, base runner 3 with 2 outs. Double to center, +1, a 1-4. Sheridan will score. He does. Noakes doesn't get the homer, but he hits it into the part into the gap. Noakes on at second. Sheridan scores. 3-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. Noakes is 4 for 4 today, 3 singles and a double, and the batter is Lemon, and that is going to be it for Roger Clemens. As the Red Sox will go to the bullpen, because now if he hits a tired result, that's going to be an automatic run. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Red Sox as Clemens is out. And let's see who they're going to bring in. They just need actually somebody to get an out here. And they are going to go with, we'll go with him. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox will be Dennis Lamp. 7 wins, 6 losses, no saves, a 3.48 ERA. Lamp will be the second Red Sox pitcher. 3-0 Tigers here, top of the 8th. The fans here at Fenway cannot believe it. Noakes on at second. Lamp can pitch to 8 batters. Lemon is 0 for 2, struck out twice and a walk. Strategy rolls are now off. Lamp, 5-4. That's a blank. He's not tired. Lemon, 3-1, and that is a grounder to short. Up with it is Reed. He's got it. Throws to first. Side retired. 1 run on 2 hits. As Matt Noakes is definitely the player of the game. And we go to the bottom of the 8th, 3-0 Cats. And the fans here in Boston are wondering what is going on. As we go to the bottom of the 8th. Todd Benzinger leads off for the Boston Americans. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. And the question is, well, they're going to let him bat. I think you do here. I think you do let him bat. And yes, you do. Benzinger will come on to bat. 3-0. Bottom of the 8th. Terrell still has 6 pet players. He still has 6 players 6 batters he can pitch to before he tires. But if you're the Tigers, you're already looking at Mike Henneman to close this game out. Bottom of the 8th, 3-0. Terrell with the pitch. 6-5, strikeout 3. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Terrell. And now the batter is Reed. Reed is 0 for 2. Terrell goes ahead. He'll make the pitch. Yeah, and the Mets got crushed. 2-1. That's a blank. Reed, 4-3, and that's a ground ball to short. Up with it is Trammell. Takes his time, tosses it over. 2 down. 2 down now. And now the batter is Rich Gedman. And thing is, if there were runners on base, I would probably bring in Cerrone to pinch hit here. But Gedman's got a little better ability. I'm going to let Gedman stay in there. Terrell will pitch to Gedman here. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Lucas McCain joins us here at Fenway Park. Terrell sets up, and he will pitch. Terrell, 5-2. That is a blank. Gedman, 6-6. Line drive to second. Will wanders there. Makes the catch. 1-2-3. Go the Red Sox. And after 8 innings, the Tigers are 3 outs away from beating Roger Clemens. And taking a 1-0 series lead, taking the home field from the Red Sox. But they still got 3 outs to go. We will go to the top of the 9th inning. Top of the 9th. Dennis Lamp is going to continue to pitch. And Darrell Evans is the leadoff batter for the Tigers, but they're going to go ahead and bring him back as Evans is 0 for 3. And coming in to pinch hit and take over at first base will be Dave Bergman. 294 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs. Bergman will now take over at first base for the Tigers in place of Evans. So Dave Bergman will pinch hit. Lamp will pitch. Top of the 9th, 3-0 Tigers. Steeler fan joins us here at Fenway Park. Lamp, 1-3, hit by pitch. That's a 1, and believe it or not, he doesn't get him. Bergman is a 0. Lamp's a -1, so there is no hit batter. Bergman, 2-4, and that's a grounder to second base. And Barrett will get that, and that will be out number 1. 1 down, and here's Brookins. And Brookins is 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a bomb. He has been excellent tonight in Boston. Lamp will go ahead and pitch to Brookins. Lamp with the pitch. 1-3, hit by pitch. Nope, not with the 16. Brookins, 2-6, and Brookins is going to have a perfect night. That's going to be a single pass short. He's 4 for 4. Brookins hits a single, and he'll get to first base. 2 doubles, a single, and a bomb. It's too bad he's probably not going to get up there again for a shot at a triple, but Brookins has been amazing. And here's Whale Wander. Whale Wander is 0 for 3. Infield a double play depth. Lamp will pitch to Whale Wander here. 3-0 Tigers trying to get some insurance here on Fenway Park. The fans here at Fenway stunned. They can't believe it. Strategy rolls are off. Lamp with the pitch. 6-4. Blank. Whale Wander. 1-5. Grounder to short. Let's see. 0-0 in 1. Second base pivot Barrett +1. Very good out there. A 1 or a 2. It's a double play. And they got it. Side retired. 6-4-3 double play. So no runs and a hit for the Cats. But they have a 3-0 lead here. But will we see some ninth inning magic? And we've had a lot of ninth inning magic so far in the last few weeks in Inside Pitch. Wade Boggs is the batter. Walt Terrell is not tired. But I think in this situation, I think you got to bring in Henneman. But what do you think, Chuck? This is your team. He's not tired. He can pitch to the 3 batters. What do you think? Do you let Terrell stay out there and see if he can complete the game? Or do you go for the closer and close this game out and steal it? What do you think there, Chuck? Let him pitch or bring in Henneman? Because that's who I would bring in this situation. I'll let Chuck Rawlings make the call. Even though Terrell has been excellent. Well, what do you think? Let him pitch. Okay. Henneman will come in, though, in case maybe the tying run comes to the plate. Terrell will go against Boggs here. Bottom of the 9th, 3-0. Fans here at Fenway Park can't believe what's happening. Detroit trying to steal one here. Terrell with the pitch. 6-4, strikeout 6. Nope, that is high. Boggs, a 4-6, and Boggs will lead off with a double to left field. He slaps that into left, and Boggs is going to go to second base, and the leadoff man is on. Leadoff double for Boggs. Now the batter is Barrett, and now I think you take him. And now I think you take him out. What do you think, Chuck? Or do you let him pitch to Marty? Boggs is on second base. The tying run is on deck. Nobody out. Bottom of the 9th, 3-0. Yes, Lucas McCain. I asked my chat. I do get my chat involved. Absolutely. Absolutely, Lucas. I've always had my chat involved if I got a favorite play, if I got a fan there for one of the teams that's on the board. What do you want, Chuck? Let him. Now you would consider putting in, okay, Terrell's going to come out of the game, and I agree here, because now it's a save situation. And here you bring in the closer. Coming in to pitch for the Tigers will be Mike Henneman. 9 wins, 6 losses, 22 saves, a 1.87 ERA. But Henneman's job, get 3 outs. Boggs on at second. Marty Barrett is the batter. 3-0 Tigers. Fans here at Fenway Park are loud. Strategy rolls are off. Henneman with the pitch. 5-2. Range play at the park. Fenway, 2-5. It's a single to center field, but it's a range play for Pettis. Pettis is excellent. His range is a 5, and it's a 4. He makes the catch. Out number 1. Boggs, a base runner 2, and he will stay at second base. He will not try to go to third. 1 out. Fly out to center. Now the batter is Dewey. And Dewey is 0 for 2 with a walk. 1 man down. Henneman looking at Evans. Fans here at Fenway Park. Setting up. Henneman with the pitch. Henneman, 6-6. Possible error. Evans, 5-1. Against the righty. That's going to be a double to left field. The Red Sox are going to get on the board. Sheridan's error rating is a 3, and that is a 3. He's going to make a bad play out there. It's going to get by him. Evans is automatically going to make third. And let's see here. Sheridan a 0 arm, a 1 or a 2. Evans will score, and he does not. He holds a third, but the Red Sox are on the board. It's 3-1. Stadium cheers. Yay! So that goes as a double and an E7 on Sheridan, which allows the extra runner to move up. First error on the Tigers. And now the batter is Greenwell. Greenwell is 1 for 3. Evans on at third. I'll tell you right now, if you're the Tigers, I don't think you play the infield in. I think you get the out. What do you think? Play the in. I mean, if you got to get the out because you want to keep the ranges good. I think you keep the infield normal in this situation. The runner on third doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I agree with DeMello. Infield is going to play back, which means if they get the out, Evans will score. But it's 3-2. 3-1 now. Henneman will pitch to Greenwell. Fans here at Fenway Park. Suddenly happening. 9th inning magic striking again. Strategy rolls are still off. Henneman will pitch. Henneman, 4-2. Range play again. Greenwell, 2-1. It's a ground ball to first, and that ball is hit to Evans. I'm sorry, it's hit to Bergman. Bergman's, because the infield is back, his range is a 3. And he can't get it. And that's going to be a single for Greenwell, and a run will score. Evans comes in. It's now 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! Bergman replaced Evans at first, but he had the same range as Evans did. So Greenwell's on. So the tying run is on here. 1 out. Infield double play depth now for Ellis Burks. Henneman, the batter. Henneman is still pitching. And he can still pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Burks is 0 for 3. Fans here at Fenway Park are suddenly loud as Section 3861 getting the shakes. Henneman going to go ahead and pitch to Burks. Greenwell on it first. Strategy rolls are back on. And that's a 1. Greenwell does not get the steal, and he'll stay put. And I don't think he'd steal anyway. Henneman will set up, and he will pitch. Henneman, 3-3 against the righty. It's a blank. Burks, 5-3, and it's a ground ball to third. 1, 2, 3. Second base, pivot, will wander, 0. A 1, 2, or 3. It's a double play, and the Tigers win it. No! The throw goes to second to get Greenwell. He is out, and Burks makes it to first, 2 away. Oh, wow. Couldn't turn the 2. That would have ended the game. So that goes as a fielder's choice. And guess who's coming up next? Rice. Rice is 0 for 3, but now 2 outs here. They go talk to Henneman on the mound, see what he wants to do. Henneman's got to be careful with Rice, although Rice is not the power hitter that he really was in 1988. He did have 15 home runs, but he's not the threat that he would have been back in the 70s and the earlier 80s. Burks is on it first. He's got good speed. He'll probably score on a double. Henneman will go ahead and pitch to Rice. Almost turned the double play, but Rice will get a chance. 3-2 Tigers, bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning Magic striking again. Strategy roll. And that's a 6. Burks stays where he is. Henneman will now concentrate on Rice. Fans here at Fenway are loud. Henneman winds up, and here comes the pitch. 3-5, error on a grounder. Rice will swing. 3-5, and it's a fly ball to left field. Going over there is Sheridan. He's in front of the Green Monster, but he's got plenty of room. Puts out his glove. Block. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Tigers beat Roger Clemens and steal home field advantage from the Red Sox. 3-2 win. Stadium barfs. Blech. 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error, but Mike Henneman will come in and get the save. What a win for the Tigers. They beat the Red Sox 3-2. They beat Clemens, and they now have home field advantage. And the fans here at Fenway are throwing their beer on the field, and they are not happy. What a game here for the Tigers to steal one in Boston. A big victory for the big D. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 9 hits and 1 error. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 6 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Walt Terrell. He gets the win, and he'll go to 1-0 in the postseason. Roger Clemens takes a tough loss. He'll drop to 0-1, and Mike Henneman will get the save. And that is his second save of the postseason. As Henneman did get a save against the Royals, that's his second save. Be clear, the beers are empty at Fenway. A huge win for the Detroit Tigers. They take home field advantage and lead the series 1-0. And now the Red Sox, they get beaten with Roger Clemens. And that is a big win for Detroit. And who knows how the rest of this series is going to go. Wow, what a big win for the Tigers. Huge win here tonight for the Cats. Tomorrow night will be game number 2 of the National League Division Series. The New York Mets will take on the San Francisco Giants. Bobby Ojeda will go for the Mets, and Dennis Cook will go for the Giants. Can the Mets lead it 1-0? Can they take a 2-0 series lead to Shea? Or will the Giants tie it up? Big game tomorrow night. Mets and the Giants. Mets and the Giants, Ojeda and Cook. Be there or be square. And Frank Rosank wants to know how many strikeouts he had. And Clemens had 11. He had 11 strikeouts in the loss. Frank Rosank, Steeler fan, Chuck Rawlings, Brian B., Brian Patterson, John Haverly, Chris DeMello, David Vega, Lucas McCain, Big Clue, Joel Turney, and let's see here, I try to get everyone else, Texag 75, DBIP, Mike Eisenberg, Doug Hunt, and Jeremy Brooks. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Detroit Tigers commit larceny and steal one here in Fenway. A 3-2 win. They lead the American League Division Series 1-0. We'll see you tomorrow night.